first thing you notice about someone when you meet them? It's not their clothes, it's not their car, it's not the house they live in, it's their smile. So now think about if you couldn't smile. How do you feel? A little sad, a little lonely, a little isolated? That's just the beginning of how things are for somebody with the birth defect of cleft lip or cleft palate. Hi, I'm Jennifer Stinnett. I first became personally aware of this issue a few years ago when I met my sister-in-law, Teresa. She was born in the early 1960s in rural Alabama. She shared with me stories of her growing up, how she was teased and ostracized by her friends. Now, as hard as it was for Teresa growing up, here in the United States, we have ready accessibility to the surgeries and the healthcare needed to remedy this issue. I want you to contrast that with developing countries and other places in the world. According to the CDC, about 7,100 babies are born each year here in the United States with this birth defect, and most of those receive the health care they need in the first 18 months of life, and they go on to live happy, healthy lives. The rest of the world doesn't have it so good. There's almost 2 billion, that's billion with a B, people in the world who lack accessibility to the basic healthcare and surgeries that they need. That's why I want to tell you about Operation Smile. I'm going to tell you a little bit about the organization itself, how they came to be. I want to tell you about their business practices, and I want to tell you, most importantly, what you can do to help. Now first, what is Operation Smile? Operation Smile was founded over 30 years ago by plastic surgeon Dr. William McGee and his wife Kathy after a mission trip to the Philippines, where they went out into the field to help kids who were affected by cleft palate. When they got there, they were quickly understood that the need well outweighed what they could do, and they vowed to go back to the Philippines and help out. And that's when Operation Smile was born. Today, they're headquartered in Virginia Beach, Virginia, and from there, they coordinate and execute mission trips all over the world. Not only do they offer immediate services in the form of surgeries and health centers, but they also, and I'm going to quote directly from their website, they quote, deliver training and education for medical professionals so they can provide care within their own communities. Now, a little bit about some of the numbers, right? So according to ppacharities.com, and that's the charitable arm of the Professional Photographers Association, they list Operation Smile as one of their partners. They cite over 2 million routine healthcare examinations that Operation Smile was able to give out, as well as over 200,000 surgeries to repair the cleft lip and cleft palate. Now that's a lot of chances to say cheese, right? Now, give.org, which is the organization that tracks charitable organizations through the Better Business Bureau, they report that of the $85 million in Operation Smile's annual operating income from 2012, about 73% of that went directly to their programs. Now, give.org also has 20 charitable organization standards that they rank people by, and Operation Smile passes 18 of them. The 2 that they don't pass have to do with board meetings, and board compensation has absolutely nothing to do with their programs or their fundraising efforts. Now, you have a solid foundation in what Operation Smile does, and I hope that you're asking yourself, what can I do to help? Well, you can donate your time. They're always looking for medical professionals who are willing to go out in the field and donate their services. If you're not a medical professional, you can host a local fundraising event or a seminar to spread awareness. You can donate money. It only takes $240 to sponsor one of these surgeries to change a child's life for the better. If all of those things are out of your reach, you can simply go on their website and sign a virtual card on the operationsmile.org page and send well wishes out to a family or a child who's getting ready for surgery. When you think about people with cleft lips and cleft palates and you think about their struggles, it can really be heartbreaking. I told you about Operation Smile's long history and their proven track record of reaching out into the field to give someone that basic something that most of us take for granted, a smile. I want you to put yourself in the position of that child, or even better, I want you to put yourself in the parent's position of those children. If you were that mom and dad, wouldn't you want someone like yourself to reach out, offer a little love, a little compassion for your baby? It's just so easy. Go on their website, operationsmile.org. If you don't have the time or the money to donate, just send that quick note. It really doesn't take that much to give somebody a smile.